Welcome back to Who Passed Today. James Bond is not just about thrilling action scenes or luxury cars, but also about legendary faces that have left an everlasting mark. These actors brought the iconic 007 characters to life, making each film an unforgettable legacy. Today, we'll take a moment to remember and honor those who have passed, the stars who helped shape the greatness of James Bond. Sean Connery, the first to portray James Bond in 6 official films, passed away on October 31, 2020 at the age of 90. The cause of death was respiratory failure due to pneumonia and heart failure. He portrayed James Bond with style, strength, and charm, becoming an irreplaceable icon in the series. Roger Moore, who played James Bond in 7 films, passed away on May 23, 2017 at the age of 89. The cause of death was cancer. His style was a blend of humor, elegance, and unique charm, creating a Bond who was captivating and approachable. Desmond Llewelyn, who was synonymous with the role of Q in 17 James Bond films, passed away on December 19, 1999, at the age of 85. The cause of death was a car accident. He portrayed Q as smart, sharp, and reliable, an indispensable companion to James Bond in every adventure. Lois Maxwell, who portrayed Miss Moneypenny in 14 James Bond films, passed away on September 29, 2007 at the age of 80. The cause of death was colorectal cancer. She created the image of Miss Moneypenny as charming, intelligent, and alluring, always being James Bond's close companion. Bernard Lee, who played M in 11 James Bond films, passed away on January 16, 1981, at the age of 73. The cause of death was stomach cancer. He portrayed M with seriousness and authority, becoming a weighty figure in the James Bond series. Richard Keel, who played Jaws in 2 James Bond films, passed away on September 10, 2014, at the age of 74. The cause of death was a heart attack. He created Jaws as a cold, strong, and terrifying character. One of the most unique and memorable villains in the series. Gert Frobe, who portrayed Auric Goldfinger in Gert Frobe, passed away on September 5, 1988, at the age of 75. The cause of death was a heart attack. He portrayed Gert Frobe as powerful, ambitious, and cold, becoming one of the most memorable villains in the James Bond series. Harold Sakata, who played Odd Job in Goldfinger, passed away on July 29, 1982, at the age of 62. The cause of death was liver cancer. He brought to life Odd Job as a powerful and terrifying character, one of the most formidable henchmen of Auric Goldfinger. Honor Blackman, who portrayed Galore in Goldfinger, passed away on April 5, 2020 at the age of 94. The cause of death was natural causes. She brought Galore to life with charm, intelligence, and strength, becoming one of the standout female characters in the James Bond series. Diana Rigg, who portrayed Tracy DiVincenzo in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, passed away on September 10, 2020 at the age of 82. The cause of death was lung cancer. She portrayed Tracy DiVincenzo with strength, emotion, and sacrifice, creating a deep love story with James Bond. Joseph Wiseman, who portrayed Dr. Julius No and Dr. No, passed away on October 19, 2009 at the age of 91. The cause of death was natural causes. He portrayed Dr. No with coldness, cunning, and power, making him one of the most memorable villains in the series. Donald Pleasence, who played Ernst Stavro Blofeld in You Only Live Twice, passed away on February 2, 1995, at the age of 75. The cause of death was complications after heart valve surgery. He portrayed Blofeld with calmness, scheming, and authority, becoming a legendary villain in the James Bond series. Robert Shaw, who portrayed Donald Red Grant in From Russia with Love, passed away on August 28, 1978, at the age of 51. The cause of death was a heart attack. He portrayed Red Grant with strength, ruthlessness, and calculation, making him one of James Bond's most terrifying foes. Robbie Coltrane, who portrayed Valentine Zukovsky in the second James Bond films, passed away on October 14, 2022, at the age of 72. The cause of death was multiple organ failure. He brought Zukovsky to life as a character both strong and human, creating a complex and unforgettable role in the series. Charles Gray, who portrayed Dicko Henderson and Ernst Stavro Blofeld in second James Bond films, passed away on March 7, 2000, at the age of 71. The cause of death was cancer. He portrayed Blofeld with a refined, scheming, and powerful style, offering a different perspective on the character in the series. Albert Finney, who portrayed Conan Cade in Skyfall, passed away on February 7, 2019, at the age of 82. The cause of death was a chest infection. He brought Conan Cade to life with determination and strength, being a loyal ally in James Bond's final battle. Eunice Gayson, who played Sylvia Trench in second James Bond films, passed away on June 8, 2018, at the age of 90. The cause of death was natural causes. She brought Sylvia Trench to life with charm and intelligence, becoming an essential part of the early days of the James Bond series. Robert Brown, who portrayed M in 4 James Bond films, passed away on November 11, 2003, at the age of 82. The cause of death was natural causes. He portrayed M with seriousness, authority, and intelligence, creating an image of a respected leader in the series. Walter Gotel, who portrayed General Anatol Gogol in 6 James Bond films, passed away on May 5, 1997, at the age of 73. The cause of death was cancer. He portrayed Gogol with strength and cleverness, becoming a memorable character in James Bond's confrontations with Soviet forces. Geoffrey Keane, who portrayed Sir Frederick Grey in 6 James Bond films, passed away on November 3, 2005, at the age of 89. The cause of death was natural causes. He portrayed Sir Frederick Grey with seriousness and authority, becoming a trustworthy companion in James Bond's adventures. Jack Lord, who portrayed Felix Leiter in Dr. No, passed away on January 21, 1998, at the age of 77. The cause of death was congestive heart failure. He portrayed Felix Leiter with calmness, honesty, and strength, creating the image of a loyal ally to James Bond in the fight against crime. Joe Don Baker, who played Brad Whitaker and Jack Wade in the James Bond films, will pass away on May 7, 2025, at the age of 89. The cause of death is undisclosed. He brought characters full of strength and confidence, becoming an important part of James Bond's adventures. Adolph Kelly, who played Emilio Largo in Thunderbolt, passed away on February 19, 1986, at the age of 63. The cause of death was a heart attack. He portrayed Alio Lago with coldness, power, and calculation, making him one of the most formidable villains in the series. Though they are no longer with us, their portrayals in James Bond continue to live on in the hearts of their fans. The legends they built will resonate in cinema for generations to come. Thank you for coming back to List Celebrities Data to remember the stars we've lost. Those who created unforgettable moments in James Bond. One like a loving, respectful farewell to the souls we've lost.